Hey everybody, it's James Johnson again. I am live and on here today. I gotta see if I can turn my brightness up here. Alright, now I can see you. Well, I just had a run-in with somebody that apparently has an identity crisis. He doesn't understand what he's got, and I don't know if it was him or her. Obviously, she instigated the situation. But let's give you a brief recap. I'm waiting on O'Reilly to open because I didn't want to work out right away, so I was gonna just wait to work out until after I got done proving to this fucking Big O Tires guy that claims to be a mechanic. I don't know his name, but he's really freaking rude to me. He's mad at me because I can do the job that he can't. He said, oh, you gotta replace the trans sensor. Well, no, you gotta find out why it's malfunctioning or whatnot. You clean it with O2 spray. Thank you, Mike, by the way, buddy, you're awesome. Teaching me about O2 spray, because I just usually use a can of fucking duster. However, so this guy says, I bet you $100 that we drop a battery in that car, it won't start. I can't wait to drop a battery in that car. Because once I drop that battery in the car's gonna start. And I get $100 from him, and I get paid for the car. So, it's a win-win. Now, there's a downside to that. And that is, I could possibly be wrong, and the car won't start. I mean, I've been wrong before. I'll have to check my calendar, but it doesn't happen very often. So, anyways, so back to what happened. So I go, all right, well, I'm gonna go wait on O'Reilly so I get an early start on this, get a live broadcast taken care of, and then everything will square itself away. So I thought. Well, I have my friend's phone because my phone was dead. Thank you, by the way. Metro PCS, you are awesome. And that is not copyrighted either, so you copyright people. You guys need to stop sending me those kinds of messages. One, I just don't give a shit because I'm not copyrighting anything. I mention what I use, and it's not in an advertising sense. So if Verizon gets mad because I use Metro, well, Verizon, that V is for vagina, so go fuck yourself. But anyways, can you hear me? Can you hear that? That was copyrighted from the Sprint commercial. I think he went to Sprint. Anyways, all right. I'm all over the place like I always am. But I mean, the officer that I spoke with said that too, and I was like, why are you all over the place? Well, that was a pretty eventful situation. Let's explain it. So I'm walking down Ajo Way, and I left the Shell station. So I was gonna go get the battery. So I need to get that fucker charged. I gotta make sure it's charged. I gotta get it in the car. So I crank that bitch up, and as soon as everybody hears it start on live TV, I'm be like, hey, take that. This is Roofer versus Big O fucking Tires. This is Roofer versus a Big O's Tires employee. Let me elaborate on that, because that would have been something that Big O could have said something about. Big O, I'm not challenging your ability to do auto mechanics. It's your inability to advertise is what I'm challenging. Red light, red light, red light. Okay, well, apparently some people don't care. Well, so my buddy just got off work. We just met up after I got done talking to the police. The situation's actually very, very, very... Where were you going? Oh, that's bullcrap. Always gotta throw a monkey wrench in the equation. You had to do it. You had to cross this light when it was red, and this light now we have to wait. Anyways. So I gave my friend back his phone because it was the cause of the whole problem. Okay. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? No. Okay, so I have his phone. He has mine. I'm only planning on being gone for a little while. It's really fresh. This guy, I'll get into that in a minute. Okay, well, so I have his phone, and he has mine. I get down there by the light on. What the hell are you doing? No, I don't want to stop streaming. This message keeps popping. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Sure, why not? So I go down there and I'm like, all right, well, I'm not gonna go sit in front of the store because they're gonna think I'm casing the joint. So I'm freezing cold. It keeps these little wind chills. So I stop and I look at the phone a little more. I'm playing with the phone. Doing me. Green light. Alright. So I'm playing with the phone. And I'm walking kind of like slow like this. Just playing with the phone. So then I just stop altogether. And I look around me and I see the car wash. I was like, oh. And it's kind of chilly. So I was like, you know what? And so I mosey on through the car wash. And I go to the back of the car wash, because I used to live right behind there is the apartment complex. So I mosey on through the car wash, and I get to the back by the vacuums. I lean against the vacuum to kind of block the wind and make it come around me. So I don't feel it. So the windshield factor isn't even in the equation. What the hell? I keep pushing. I do keep pushing the button. My bad.